All right. So today we will be catching apples, okay? Using the concept of cloning. All right. So if we are talking about cloning, that means we will be creating just one sprite, okay? And we will be creating copies. We will be creating multiple sprites using the concept of cloning. Okay, if you want, just take any backdrop. I choose the same one. Decrease the size of this truck a little bit when flat click. Set the position. First decrease the size. Set size to, let's say, 20%. Oh, this is quite small. So which one? Let's say 40. I think this will work. Let me take 50. This will work. See the position just like this and set the coordinates as go to, or take it as 0 or minus 122. Let me check. Okay, we'll start from here then. Now let's add movement. So this will keep on moving like this and horizontal position at the bottom. Okay. So for this, only left side and right side movement we will be adding. So what we can add forever if, oh sorry, if, how we will add movement, which condition I will add in this if block. If is conditional block. Okay. If we are talking about conditionals, then means we are talking about if condition. So which condition I will put here if I want right side movement for my truck? Which block I'll bring from the toolbox? Anyone can tell me? Okay, how we will move the truck towards right hand side?
Ma'am, can I see?
Yeah, anyone can say sure, yeah.
Ma'am, okay, we can change x by 10.
Yeah, that will come inside. Tell me the condition here,
Oh,
which I will put here in if block. That is okay. So we can add change x by, for right hand side, let's say change x by 30 we will be taking here. What will come in this hexagonal shape?
ma'am, something from operators will
How you,
come.
okay, how you will move this truck towards right?
If x position is equal to
No. You need to, you will be keep on moving the truck towards right or left. Why? Apples will be falling here from the top. And that apples you need, truck needs to collect. If a truck will collect that apple, you will get one score. If apple will touch the ground, means edge at the bottom, then your score will be decreased by one. So you need to catch the apple. So tell me, how you will move your truck? We have done this a number of times, guys. How you will move the truck? Right and left. You
Ma'am,
you play games. How you move the character?
if um if
ma'am,
left arrow key pressed.
Sorry, come again.
If left or right arrow key pressed.
Yes. If key is pressed. So in which category I need to see that? That
operators.
no.
Ma'am, sensei.
Yes. Good. So if key right arrow. Okay. Same thing. You can just copy paste. If left arrow key is pressed, then change x by what will be the number, Suhani? If I will press left arrow key, change x by
minus 30 or minus 10, whatever
Yes,
number we
minus
want.
30. Yeah, minus 30. Very good. So, like this, we can move our truck. Okay. All right. Now, truck part is done. So, we will be creating Apple sprite now. So, we will just bring the master sprite from the library. So, Apple is there. Now, Apple position, it should move horizontally at the top at some random position. Okay. So first let's decrease the size a little bit. So when flag clicked and let's set its size to 70. Let me see. Okay, this will work, I guess. And okay. Another thing is what it will do. Let's repeat it 20 times, let's say, and go to some position. Now we will not set some particular position because in generally games we are not setting any one position if they are randomly getting generated. So what we can do, just tell me.
Pick random.
Pick random. Pick random is okay. Now you need to tell me. Now see, just see, I am moving the apple. Okay, see carefully. And we are having x coordinate and y coordinate for any sprite to set the position. Just tell me which coordinate is changing here, x or y.
X.
Yeah, I want answer from everyone, then I will tell. Which coordinate is changing now?
Ma'am,
If I am moving this apple like this, tell me. Yeah, Shaurya? If something is moving horizontally, that means which coordinate is changing?
Ma'am, X.
Yes. And just tell me, Suhani, y coordinate is changing or not? If it is moving in one particular line on x-axis,
United.
like this, if it is moving
I
on
think
x-axis, then y coordinate will change or not? It could
uh,
appear here. It could appear here in the beginning because randomly we are making it appear on the stage. It could appear here also. It could appear here also. So y coordinate will be same or that will also change.
ma'am, I think it will be same.
Very good. It will be same. So because we want our apple sprite to appear at random position at the top of the stage on horizontal axis. So we will just add pick random block for our x coordinate and let's set this value to 160. Okay. So when and take the value. What is the value for x axis? Range of x axis coordinate
0 to 240.
0 to 240. No, 0 will be the center, Dia. So negative towards left
240
hand
to
side
minus
and
40.
minus 200. We will take minus 210 and to 200 because otherwise that will not visible clearly. Okay. Even minus 200, 200 you can also take. Okay. It's up to you. But that means from this range to this range, right hand side, extreme left to extreme right on horizontal axis, it will pick any value for x coordinate. But my y will be same as 160. Okay. Now see the coordinate here. X is 0 and y is 158. You can take 158 also. It's not that you need to take the 160 number only. You can take 158 also, 157 till it is coming in this region. You can take any number of y, but that will be static. Okay. Another thing is now see here it y is 159 X is minus 208. So by looking at the coordinate, I just choose the number. See, minus, even you can take minus 219 and 219. So this much we can adjust. It's not hard and fast rule that you need to stick on these numbers only. Yeah, but it makes sense that it should come here. It should appear here at the top. Clear how we are making them appear on the top? Is this part clear? The go to X block?
Yes, mom.
Now what we will do, we will be create only one apple. It doesn't look nice. Yeah, we need more apples just to make a game. So we will not be adding any sprite like previously what we did. We duplicate the sprites. Yeah, by clicking right click here and duplicate it. No, we don't want that. We will be creating clones here. So create clone of myself. Okay, and then just add a weight. Even weight we can add some random. Why? We don't want that after that particular time period it will appear. We want that suddenly it appears at the same time or it appear after some time. It looks nice actually, so that you are not aware of that thing, that yeah, I know that it will appear after 5 seconds, so you will be alert. Okay, so that's why we are just adding random weight here. So we generally take 0.1 to 1. So let's take that only, 0.12. We'll take till 1 only, or we can take till 1.2. Okay, any number you can take. 0.1, very quickly it will appear. 1.2, if it will choose from the list, then it will appear after 1.2 seconds. So even random weight we are adding. All right. So now we will be adding action to our clone. Another thing. Now see this apple sprite. We are adding action to which to our clones. Our master sprite will not fall. Why? Can anyone tell me why I can't make it fall? Okay. Generally, we create clones and we hide the master sprite. Why? Because this is its work is just to create clone. It is not doing any action in this game. Yes or no? Tell me. We have created this master sprite. Its work is to create clones, and clones will fall down. So it doesn't look nice that master sprite will be here at the top and clones are falling down. Why? Because we are adding action to clones. Clones will fall down. Okay. So what we can do, we can just hide it. So after creating the clones, we can hide this sprite. If you are hiding it after creating clone, which block I need to add? Otherwise, every time it will just hide. It won't appear again. I
Ma'am,
told you, if you are hiding your sprite, then make sure you are showing it in the beginning. Okay. Now, after this, let's add action to the clone. So when I start as a clone, what we will be doing? Forever. So forever. Okay. Now just think and tell me. Now it has created the clone here. Clone will truck we will operate. Okay. But apples will fall down automatically. Now it is falling down. Now which coordinate is changing?
why?
Y. So how will make it fall? Which block you will be using from motions category to make it fall?
Change y by
Change. Yes. Very good. Change y by minus 10. So it will keep on forever. It will keep on changing the y coordinate with -10. So slowly, slowly it will keep on coming down. Okay. So till now, what is happening? Master sprite is there. Master sprite will create a clone here when I started as clone. Now let's see. Let's assume that this is a clone. Okay. Forever it will. What is the action it will do? Forever it will keep on coming down. Now till this point it's okay. Now two conditions we need to add. Yes. Either it can come here. Okay. Or it could touch the bottom here. All right. So which block I will add to write the script for this part? If it
If apple touching truck, then do this, else decrease. Okay, okay. If apple touching the truck.
yes. So we will be bringing if block from here. Okay. If apple is touching one. Yeah. Which one we will bring? Touching, and we will be choosing truck here. If it is touching the truck, so create a variable score here, make a variable, and which variable we are creating? Global variable. Why it is a global variable? Tell me. Why this variable is global variable? Why not? Why this is not local
So that
variable?
it can be used for all the sprites.
Yes, because all the sprites in the game. Here we have just one sprite, but there at times we are having multiple sprites. So that particular variable can be used by other sprites also. Okay, so that's why we always create a global variable. For all sprites means you are creating a global variable. For this sprite only, that means we are creating a local variable, but we are creating global. So check this one. By default, only we create just global variables. Okay. In the beginning, just set the score to 0. Okay. So that we can write here in the main sprite. Just add
Excuse
set
me,
score.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, instead of if then, why didn't we bring if then else?
If then else. One second. What you will write in the else part?
If else, then decrease score by -1. Change score
Okay.
by
That
-1.
I didn't add that thing. That's a good question. But the reason is there are two conditions we are adding. Okay. Here we are not adding else if. Otherwise, when we will be moving to Python or other language, elif is also there. Elif is a short form of else if. So else if my other condition is if it will touch the ground. Yeah. So in else, you need to add one more condition. If it's only about changing the score, that then we are good to go. We can add here change score by 1, else change score by -1. But we have to see two conditions here. Are you getting me? We are checking our changing of score is based on two different conditions. That's the reason we are adding two if blocks, because two different conditions are there. Based on that, we are increasing or decreasing the score. Clear there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So if it is touching the score, so initially the score is 0. If it is touching the score, then change the score by 1. Go to variable block, change score by 1. Okay. To add more effect, you can just change color effect also. And always make use of pick random block. Okay. It just pick random block is always good to use, because when randomly it will generate the values. That means beforehand you are not aware that what will come. So automatically it will generate. So that will be more appealing. Yeah. Even in change color effect, we can make use of this block, pick random. So just pick random here, and what we can add, 200 values are there, so it will take any value from 1 to 200. Okay. So when I start as a clone, one condition is done. Another thing is just delete the clone also. First add weight of a little bit of weight and delete the clone. So when it will touch the truck, like see it is falling down. When it will touch the truck, it will just, because we have to collect other apples also. Okay, so we need to delete that clone simultaneously after few seconds. So after a wait of 1 second, just delete this clone because you need to collect other apple sprites also. So delete this clone. Second condition is, now see, if it is you miss the apple and it is touching here, can anyone create this condition? Think.
If touching edge,
Sorry.
if touching edge,
No. Edge could be this also, na? Edge could be this also, and this also. So that won't work here. If I'm particularly talking about this, that means I'm talking about which coordinate? See, nothing will happen if it will come till this point. Yeah? Score will decrease if it will, tell me, try to think. It's not like that I will tell you, but just think logically what can be right here for this, that if it will touch this point here or here or here or here at the bottom, then change the score by -1. Copy, change score by -1. Think and tell me. Let's add one sound also. I'm adding the inner part, inside part. You need to tell me. Play sound until done. Okay, and delete the clone. Try. Suhani, Shaurya, Diya. Okay, it's about position of apple. I'm giving you hint. Which position you need to see here?
My X coordinate we'll see.
Okay, see. It is coming here. Yeah, and now see. Just check the x and y coordinate here. -167, -157. Okay, now here. Whenever one sprite, if you are creating a game and it is falling, then x position matters or y position matters. If it is falling,
why?
y position matters. Okay. When your y position is, see the y position, if it is less than, we'll take one value, let's say -160. So bring operators and bring the less than one. So if your y position, where you will get the y position block? Motion, look, sound, where? You are not practicing now. You are not, no one is practicing at home. If y position is less than -160, that means we are talking about this point. Yeah, it could be this also. It could be this also. See, whenever your apple is not in the beginning only, at the top also we did the same thing. Which position is not changing here? Which
Y.
position is not changing? Yes, y is not changing. Here also, which position is not changing?
Y.
Y is not changing. At the top, what is the value of y, positive or negative? Shaurya, you tell me. At the top, value of y is positive or negative?
It is negative.
And which you didn't notice. See what we are taking? See, go to x, pick random this, y is 160. Yeah? So,
Yeah.
y value ranges from 0 to minus 160 to 160. Sorry, minus 200 to 200. Minus will be the bottom part, and that on the top, your y value will be positive. Okay?
Okay.
But in x1, 0, 0 is your center. Okay? After this will be your negative x value. This is your positive x value. Okay? Right hand side, your x coordinate will be positive. 0, 0 is the center. Towards left, x coordinates will be negative. And if we talk about y coordinates, 0, 0 is the center, and the below part, it is negative, and on the top, it is positive. Come get yourself comfortable with these coordinates. These are very important, very important.
Ma'am, I have a
Okay?
doubt.
Yes,
Ma'am, why are we only repeating it 20 times?
you can repeat it a number of times. It's up to you.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay? Yeah. Numbers we can adjust with. Okay? But now see, when I was taking the master sprite, I was creating the master sprite. See, which number I have taken? Please focus. This is very important. Go to X, pick random. Why I am picking random for this master sprite here? Because I want all my apples to appear at any X coordinate, but at the top. So at the top, if you will see, your Y position is same in that straight particular row. That's why I took 160. Same thing is happening opposite here. Here the y position should be minus 160. Why minus 160? That to make sure that your apple will stay here at this position. If it is like here, see here, minus 114. So this condition is not satisfying. Y position is less than minus 160 means we want our score to get decreased by 1. Means minus 1 means it will decrease by 1. So till now nothing will happen. This will not execute. Change score by minus 1. Till this point nothing will happen. See the y coordinate how it is changing. Now it is minus 144. Again it is coming down minus 150. Again it is coming down. So minus 158. You can take minus 158 also. It's one and the same thing. So I'm repeating, we can adjust a little bit with numbers. It's not hard and fast rule that you have to stick to this number only. But understand the concept. Why we are taking this condition. If this is not clear, I will explain it again, but please understand at this point of time only. Shaurya, Diya and Suhani, I am repeating. If you have any doubt here, just ask me now.
No, ma'am, but ma'am, only that
Hmm.
the positive and negative one I could not understand.
Okay. Okay. Still, it's not clear. Okay. Now see.
No, ma'am, I did the X one, but not the Y one.
Okay.
I got it.
Let me bring the grid here. One second. See here. See the coordinates. X zero
Yes.
zero is the center. Yeah. Now
Yes.
see. Here at the top, X is 0, Y is 180. Why? Because X is 0 here. Now this is the X00 is the center. If I'm on the same axis, if I'm taking it above, my x coordinate is changing or y is changing?
Ma'am,
Whenever n,
X.
Why?
no,
No,
x
ma'am,
is
Y.
not changing. Why? Whenever your sprite will move vertically at on the same line. Listen carefully. Whenever your sprite is moving vertically on the same line, your x coordinate will be same. Let's say your apple is here. What is the x coordinate here at this point? What is written here? See, what is the number here?
Ma'am, 100.
Minus 100. So
Yes, ma'am.
x here is minus 100. Either I take it here, here at the top, your x will be minus 100 only. Or if you will bring it down, your x will be minus 100 only. Why? Because on this axis, this is the point. We can either you can take it up or down. But the thing is, we are talking about this point. Okay? So here only, whenever your sprite is moving vertically, your y coordinate varies. Okay? Now let's see this one. Now x is minus 100. Okay? And what is the value of y here? What is the value of y at this point?
Ma'am, 0.
Y is 0. Now here, what is the value of y?
Ma'am, 0.
And what about here at this point?
0.
So when your sprite will move horizontally, okay, it could be this line, okay, it could be the top line. Now see, at the top edge, at the top one, y is 180. Y is 180 means either you put it here, or you put it here, or you put it here. Your y value is same at that particular axis. So the important thing is when your sprite will move horizontally, your y value will be same. If your sprite will move vertically, your x value will be same, but y will vary. Got the things? Now plus and minus. Let's say I am bringing my apple sprite here. So you need to tell me the x and y coordinate. Tell me. What is the x coordinate, Suhani, here for this apple position?
Ma'am, can I say?
Yeah, sure. You tell me.
Ma'am, 100.
And y?
Ma'am, Y is 0.
I'm 100,
And
100, 100.
Y is also 100. Good, Suhani. Good, Shaurya. See, x is 100. Now, how we will see? Just see, x is here 100. How you will see? You need to check the both the lines. Okay? Respectively. X is 0, 0 here. One second. Oh, God, it will take time. One second. Here also we have one board. Just let me take. Okay, so here I'm talking about this coordinate. Okay, here it's written 100 and here it's written 100 for y. Okay, and one line is here, one line is here. Like this, we see the values of sprite. Okay, and 0, 0 is the center. Now, how we will check the coordinates? At any position, you need to see first see the x-axis. Where this line is coming and joining on the x-axis at 100. Yeah. Now see here, this one. Okay. This one is also 100. This one is also 100. So your coordinate is 100, 100. Now let's say I am talking about this coordinate. Okay. So we will just see the line here which will join on x-axis. From here we'll draw a line, virtual line which will join on y-axis. Now tell me the value of x at this point where I am hovering the mouse. Tell me the value of x here. Tell me. Tell me the value of x here.
0, ma'am. Sorry, I was mute.
This is 0. This is the center. I am talking about this value.
Ma'am, this will be 100.
No, this will not be 100. This will be,
100.
this is 0. This is 100. This is 200. This one I am talking about.
Minus
Ma'am, minus 100.
Yes. Here your x value is minus 100. Okay. Now tell me the value of y for this one. Here,
Ma'am, 100.
100. Good. So for this particular position, your coordinate will be minus 100, 100. Got it? Yeah. Now look here. So why we have taken this? Now when for master sprite, my sprite will move only on x-axis. So my x coordinate will vary, but my y will be 160. You can take 170, you can take 180, but important thing is that y value will be same. Yeah, then only it will appear like this. When you start as clone, when apple will fall down, then it could come here. Yeah, it could fall here, it could fall here. We are not aware of that, the position where it will fall, but we can add one condition that when y position is less than minus 160, that means we are talking about this axis, and it will change the score by minus 1. Now is this clear? Why we have taken y position less than minus 160? It would be great if you will acknowledge.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, because I don't want to move further if this thing is not clear.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah, Suhani, child, clear? Are still confused
Yes,
about
ma'am.
this? Clear? Dia?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now let's start with, let's see it's working or not. All right, so when I start as a clone, and make sure you are deleting the clone simultaneously, and you need to operate the truck using left arrow key and right arrow key. Okay, let's see. So if you are able to take them, okay, so my score is 14. So just try this out. It's working or not? Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
score is updating correctly. If it is touching the ground, it is decreasing. If you're collecting using truck, it is increasing. So code is working perfectly. Now, if any doubt is there, then ask me. Otherwise, let's move to quizzes.
Okay,
And
ma'am.
my suggestion, this game, just try to create yourself without seeing this code. Okay? That's my suggestion to you. If you can do that, it's good for you. Just try to create this game. You can take any sprite, you can take anything. Okay, you can modify it accordingly. But if you will try this concept, because currently I told you What you need to do, if you will do it on your own, using out, just think out of the box and create it. Okay? So if you have time, then try to create this game yourself. Okay? All right. So now let's start with quizzes. I'm sharing the link in the chat box. Just give me a second. Control blocks category is the main category because here we are having that all loops, conditions, everything. So if you are comfortable with this one, because in sensing, what we need to do, we are basically conditions are there in sensing, which we add in if blocks, which we add in loops and all. Okay, but so just you should understand each and every block, that why we are using this block in this game. All right. Okay. So I'm sharing. Just a sec. All right. So link is there in the chat box. Kindly enter the quiz. Okay, Dia is there. Shaurya is there. So Hani, please join. So Hani, so
I'm
Hani,
joining in a minute
yeah, yeah.
as there is an internet issue coming
Okay,
up.
okay, no problem. Okay, I'm starting. Just a, all right. All the best, guys. Do well. Congratulations. One second. Congratulations, Suhani, and great effort by Shaurya and Dia. Good. So let's review our questions and okay. All right. So how can you send a message in a Scratch program? We can use broadcast command to send a message to other codes in Scratch. So broadcast is the correct answer. What message is broadcasted when the sprite is clicked? Okay, it's not coming in the way something happened and I can't see the options here. That's it. So what message is broadcasted when the sprite is clicked? When the sprite click, broadcast start and start is the correct option. Cloning is an easy way to create multiples of your sprites in Scratch. Fourth is which command is used to create clones, multiples of a sprite. So which command we'll be using? Create clone of myself. This line of script creates fill in the blanks every 1 second. Alright, so what is the option here? It will create clones after 1 second. Now, I was asking something, just a second. How many clones one sprite can create maximum? We have discussed this thing.
And
Yeah,
infinite?
300. So one sprite can create multiple 300 multiples of itself at a time. Change x by -10 will execute when x position is if x position is less than -200. So this is repeat until. That means change x -10 will execute if this condition is false. Yeah. If this condition is false, that means we are talking about x position greater than -200. Who has? I'm sorry, I can't see that result. Can who has checked this option? X position greater than -200. You know your answer, right? Please tell me. Anyone has clicked this correct option here?
Ma'am, I did.
Okay. All right. Anyways, I will keep on repeating in between these blocks, these loops and all. Change score by 1 when sprite reaches to the left side of the stage. Now see. Change x score by 1 when this will stop execution, this repeat until then your score will change. When your score will change, now see, x position less than -200, we are talking about -200, and which is x position -200? Extreme left. Okay, so your sprite will keep on coming towards left by this block until this condition is true. When it will be true, that means your sprite has reached to extreme left. When this condition will be true, it will stop moving towards left. That means it has reached at that point. Extreme left side of your stage. Okay. So then your score will be updated. That's the reason change score by 1 will execute when your sprite reaches to the left side of the stage. This set of sprites are used for character movement. Okay, motion blocks are there, that is for movement. What message is broadcasted when character touches obstacle? This is simple, and it will touch, it will display, it will broadcast the message, game over. Change score by 1 will execute here when your sprite will touch super cat. So if it is touching, this is simple, it will wait until it is touching the super cat. So when it will true, simple, it will change the score by 1. So this is the correct option. All right, guys, that's all for today, and I'll meet you next week now. Take care.
Thank you,
I will
ma'am.
say just please try that game again, okay? Without seeing the code, okay? Try it at your end. All right, take care. Bye bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.